there are so many. Sometimes these politicians themselves, they run into different camp. They all have different sects in northern Nigeria that they are using Nigeria money to fund. All of these northern politicians. So the reason why some of them don't go back to the north, they don't go back to their constituency. They live in Abuja, or they will go to their state capital. For example, those who are from Katsina State, Bokwari State, there are some parts of Katsina State that are no longer under Nigeria, completely taken over by terrorists. There are some parts of Kaduna State that have been taken over by the terrorists, like totally, no longer under Nigeria. Niger State that they mentioned earlier, there are hundreds of different camps, different terrorist groups. So it has become so dangerous that some of these criminal politicians from northern Nigeria, they don't go back there that much anymore. Because if they go back and they go enter another group and I would learn here, that's it, Otilo. That's how bad it is in northern Nigeria. But no, what they want is that power. And right now, the campaign is going to be, it's only a northerner that can keep the northerners safe, forgetting the fact that in 8 years, under a northerner, a Muslim, brainless, brain-dead Queen Bokwari, more northerners were killed. More northerners became poorer and impoverished. But you see these criminals, they don't give a damn about that. 6 months, no power. And it's like this shitty man is not going to live up to expectation. And you know, say, evil people know they die easily. You know how many people where they wish say, true, Bokwari, may die, but they know they die easily. I have told you that. You see this Tinubu, even if he's like, at some point, drowsy at some point, Baba, he no go die. Especially now that a lot of people now feels like, in fact, it is better make them live on. Meaning they show everybody that shaggy. Right now, some of you who said you voted for Tinubu, and you are not going to vote for Tinubu again. You see those ones who warned you of him, they are now saying, laye. What I'm trying to say here is this. You would wish, because I told you the game they played for themselves, they believe they are going to probably get out of it, was that Tinubu thought Bokwari would die and the power will go to Oshibade, Pastor Ruga, Ikene Shatabandu, so that the power will come down to Yoruba land political criminals' hands and they will be very rich. Bokwari no die. They tried, it no happen. The northern Nigeria said, even if the dead body of Bokwari, it will complete his tenure in Nigeria. No way, resign, Kenny. They even told themselves that if you try it, the power will go into the hands of Tinubu. Now the power don't dare Tinubu and Dabi. That was how much they dread it. They said even if Bokwari died, in cops go rule you. And there are many of us there are many of you here who believe that Bokwari's cops or double, finally ruled you. That's how the North is pretty much these northern criminals. This is how much they are so fixated and desperate when it comes to power. Just power. That's all they need. Not money, and all of that. All of you are chasing that power. Unfortunately, when I say the North, northern criminals. Abu Yusuf, you raise your eye for me. You are angry because I said northern criminals. You better don't flatter yourself. I know those I call the northern criminals. And if you take offense, you are thinking you are that important. You are not. Okay? You see these rogues that you call your leaders, cleric and every other thing you refer them to as, I see them as criminals because I know what they do. Sure you get. So it's the same as when I talk about the Yoruba criminals. And then you see one Songbeto, Badebo Songbeto, when they get angry. Why are you talking like that? We should respect, in Yoruba land, we respect our leaders. Who be that madman we just talk now? You know that scene, like scenario where you are talking about these criminals and they are Yoruba criminals. And then one Sungomo will just jump into it and begin to tell you that in Yoruba culture, we respect our leaders. We must not talk to our leaders like that. Who be that madman we just talk now? You know that scenario? And then the Were will just be like, and everybody will just be like, nah, the Were be that. Nah him, nah ham. Say, no wonder. Who are your leaders? Destiny killers. Those who are mortgaging your life and the life of your own, even your unborn generation. You said that you are Yoruba, you are supposed to respect them because they are Yorubas now. Then, because you are a Yoruba, do you now think you have do you actually have anything that is a beneficiary directly to the Yoruba land?
In the time of poverty like this, the economic principle of Yusuf is what everybody should apply in his own lives. Eat little, save more. You don't know what is happening. Kese la ń rí lọ́wọ́, àmọ́ kàsàkàsà tí ń bọ̀ o. $1.
Odemade, that kasa is going to come. When I speak about these rogues that you call leaders from northern Nigeria, don't take offense. They don't give a damn about you. They don't care about you. You are just a statistic. You are just a number. You are worthless to them. Why are you angry when we talk about them? It's because we respect our People will say, after saying, what do you call it? Raji ó máa jí mú mọ́tò láàárọ̀ ọjọ́ kejì mọ́tò ẹ fire àbí heaven àbí whatever tó bá ń lọ nìyẹn ó lọ gbére nìyẹn. You are just a figure. You are just a number. Don't take offense when I talk about them. That's the point I'm trying to make. Don't ever take offense. Like I said, they are more pressed on this bombing than any other before it. And we can tell why. Sultan was there. And a quick one, where Sultan said they will make sure they get justice. Hey, don't stop beating around the bush. Everybody knows the chain of command. Just call them out. What do you want? Go. You know, I said they are not looking for justice, because they know that the system is so corrupt. But they will stand on this and claim that the injustice for the Kaduna this, the Kaduna that, is the reason why the North can no longer trust Tinubu. Go and write it down. Do you know that today, they killed over 60 people in that same Kaduna, and they kidnapped many. That's what they said. They said they kidnapped many. They don't even have figure of how many people they kidnapped today in Kaduna. Today, yes, today, go. In that same Kaduna. Oh, Sultan Kilowi.
Ensure justice is done to avert future occurrences. We will pressure the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to ensure that a very detailed and thorough investigation has been carried out to ascertain exactly what happened that Sunday, so that at least people will have rest of mind that knowing what really happened.
In his response, the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, said the armed forces will remain focused in their tasks of ensuring peace in the country.
And also mention on the issue that happened at Tudunbiri. It is highly, highly regrettable. It is unfortunate. It is an event that should never have happened. Our task as members of the armed forces is to bring peace, is to protect the innocent, so that Nigerians can enjoy their country.
nuisance lele. Nuisance lele.
So it's all for show, for drama and the rest, okay? But the Sultan said they are going to get justice. Justice from who? What is justice? What is justice to them? That guy, chief of staff, chief of army staff, should currently be like he should have resigned. He shouldn't be there paying condolences or whatever. He should have resigned. The rank and file of DS should have resigned. That they supervised and gave order that killed 156 Nigerians. But that will never happen. So all of that you are watching is just the show off, like, let's pretend that we are fighting for them. I'm not saying you shouldn't buy it. I just hope you understand what this is all about, right? You see those people that died? Gone and gone forever. They are just going to join the list of other millions of people who have been extrajudiciously killed in Nigeria, illegally killed, and nobody is held responsible because they are like people killed by government for no reason, none at all, and there was nobody held responsible for it. But when it comes to what to use it for, the power, you are going to see more attacks. You are going to see more reports. And guess what? For the first time, again, you are going to be hearing about the insecurity every day, everywhere. They will be crying. Now you are going to see that protest is not a ram. They are going to be protesting now. Go and write it down. And when you are done, just remember, okay, that APC came to steal, they came to kill, and they came to destroy. When you think you can use APC, as the reason why you are attacking those who decided not to follow the status quo, okay, by being lied to again and again and believing the lies. For those who choose not to, you mock them. The Shege is here. The Shege Bansa is here. I hope you remember Kolu, the Mr. Intelligent and the rest, Abi. Ebilong pa monomonoku. Let me tell you something. I want to remind some of you, 2024 is going to be tough. Don't let anybody sugarcoat it for you. Okay? When you are running your business, you must be very diligent with it now. Every penny that goes into your business or goes out of it, you must be very, very diligent. Or else, poverty is not foul. And for those of you who are very generous, even when you have little, you love sharing. Let me tell you this, because it is better to keep grudges. I have told you this many times, but some of you believe that I was too harsh or I was too direct, but I will say it again. Whenever you see anybody that openly or secretly supports APC, Egbekegbe, if that person is a member of your family, be very careful around them. You see, normally they will say it's just politics. Normally, all in this part of the world, you can say it is just politics now. Don't take it to heart. APC, Egbekegbe, came to destroy, they came to steal, and they came to kill. Anybody associating with them, based on whatever they said they heard from them, whether they vote for them or not, it doesn't matter. Anybody, if you have anybody around you that says, it's just a politics, or I supported him, I didn't know that it's going to turn out like this. Here is my point. Do everything to stay away from them. And I mean it. I mean it, and I'll tell you why. Do everything. If you are in any business relationship with them, do everything to cut it off now. Again, this may sound like overfetched and all of that. The reason is this. Anybody that has anything to do with APC, Egbekegbe, It is like natural. When an option comes, I want you to know this, so they are not your friend. They are not your family, even if you are of the same blood. Listen, whenever opportunity comes, for them to choose between saving you and destroying you, but this is coming from at a risk that if they try to save you, it could be them. In this way, like a target, not that you have done anything wrong, it is a system where you can be targeted anytime. Now, if you are in any relationship with them, see, if you have become a target of their system, you see that blood relationship you say you have, that closeness that you think you have, that friendship that you think you have, it will take them less than a 1 nanosecond to offer you for anything. And you know why? When you look at what has happened to Nigeria today, you can tell the only thing APC is yet to take from so many of you is your lives. And that is what some of you are holding on to right now, holding on to your life in Nigeria, trying to at least survive. Here you get. So if you are offered a chance of escaping from them or enduring APC, a lot of you will take the option of, I want to escape from these people. Now, if you see anybody who is bragging and saying that, Jagaban is still going to, listen to me, 2024 is going to be very tough. Be careful with the people you open your wallet to. It is so important. As you are going to try to stay afloat in your businesses at whatever they are going to throw at you, I wish you the best of luck. If you see anybody that has anything to do with APC, stay away from them. Do not give them any of your penny, even if they are dying, right on your feet. That is not mean. You have no idea. You are saving yourself. I know some of you are not like that. You are not built like that. You are not mean like that. But it's okay. Go ahead. You know something? Even if the half of Nigeria dies, there are Nigerians that have already been destroyed. They have already been conquered and crushed. If you give them a chance to stand up again against these terrorists, they will stand behind them again. Do you now see what you have done? If you have any of them at your workplace, if you employ any of them, it is time to have them to let them go. Let them go. I mean it all. But if you don't understand, it's okay. A lot of you will come back here to say it. The reason is this. Anything that will further or help, let people take consequences for their actions. Please do it. Be very, very stingy with your money. Okay? Be very, 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 very stingy with your help. Support. If you are working for anybody that is related to anything APC, and you are thinking of growing in life, that means you probably have no real plan for your life. I mean this. The reason is because they have no single human empathy or sympathy. Even when, listen to this, even when you know them very well, he's a very good guy, start the conversation about Tinubu and begin to state all the horrible things and begin to check their mood and how they respond to it. That's your lovely friend. Oh, amazing friend. You've been friends for 15 years, for 20 years. I mean, like, he's my guy. I know him. He's a Tinubu supporter. So you better begin to think about your life. If you want to know those who claim that they actually, not that they vote, they actually support Tinubu and expect something from him, and they are your friends, if you want to test it, now go and maybe this evening or tomorrow, now have that conversation with your friend. Begin to say all of the atrocities of Tinubu, okay? And begin to see their reactions and their responses. And you will realize that despite the fact that a lot of you are going to become victims of this APC, Ebekebe, and their policies, they don't care. They don't care. You have business now, Abi, and you have a friend. Oh, you have a family now, and you have others, Abi. And you think they care about what happened to you. Because a lot will happen to a lot of you. That is when you will know that your friends don't care about you. There is limitation to how much they care about you. If you think because you have been their friends for years, and with the reality of today in Nigeria, where everybody is trapped in it, Abi, ask your friend, speak your mind, and see if that your friend cares. Tell your friend that, Omo, the way this Nigeria is going, man, person feel losing job in another 1 year. I've been hearing that our branch, our business, they are planning to actually leave Nigeria. Hey, man, wetin man go do? This Tinubu, now God go punish him. See how your friend is going to respond that you may lose your job. You may lose your business. Say it like you mean it. And make sure that friend is a friend that is a Tinubu or APC, Egbe person. Then come back and tell me how they reacted. And tell me if they actually care about that, your future or your business. They will tell you not to blame Tinubu. Everything is not Tinubu. We should all kind of blame ourselves too. Once your friend begin to tell you that APC and what they are doing is not your problem, and you still call them your friends, come back to me and tell me later about this, your friend. If you have a chance of seeing anybody that's publicly displayed that they are APC, do not give them any of your warmth. Don't try it. Learn how to keep grudges. Okay? Because you see these years, now 8 years back. After 8 years, it is going to go back to the north. APC again, okay? You now have to get another 8 years back. If you no get sense, maybe your picking, maybe your own children will have sense. Sure, you understand? And as for Wike, he has this to say, because somebody said, why are you wasting money on this or that when you could put the same money? Have you not seen the same Olori Brukus in Nigeria that will tell you that Obi is saying nonsense and everybody that is telling them that they are wasting money in a country that they are borrowing money? Baba, the country is collapsing. They are borrowing money to buy themselves luxury. Somebody said you could use this money for this or that. This is what Wike said.
10. When I read the comments of people who are not aware, who are ignorant, who do not want to ask questions, they just want to comment for commenting's sake, so that people will say that they have said something. Those who like to run an election on that social media platform. No. 2010, the federal government awarded the contract of the vice president residence. The federal government awarded, not Tinubu's government, in 2010. And this contract was awarded at the cost of 7 billion naira to Julius Berger. Now check 2010 and 2023, 13 good years, this project was abandoned. Now, a reasonable government comes to say, look, do we, having spent some money in this project, do we abandon it, wasting taxpayers' money? And the company said, look, they are willing to complete it, but you cannot give us the same rate of 2010 and 2023. It's not possible. It's not possible. And they gave their rate. And by Mr. President approval, we have to send it to the Bureau of Public Procurement. We are waiting for the Bureau of Public Procurement to give us the final nod of how much should be spent. But the point, even if that is okay, it should not be used by Mr. Vice President. That does not mean it cannot be put into use by other people. So many of us have seen visiting heads of state in this city. What is wrong when you have a visiting head of state? It's okay, put him in such residence. So people should not be sentimental and telling lies. We did not award that contract. The contract was awarded in 2010. All we're merely doing, because of our policy of not leaving other projects to continue to be abandoned, we felt we should continue with those projects. Look at the Millennium Center, was awarded in 2001. A center that was supposed to be an of attraction. A center, if it was completed, would have turned this city to a tourist center. It was abandoned. As a policy of this government, we thought that such a project is necessary to be completed. And we have taken steps to say we must complete it. People should commend the administration and not to make statements blackmailing and telling the public lies, teachings of lies, just like as they told that they won an election when they never won any election. Nigerians know those who won election through the electorate. Nigerians know those who won election in social media. Let them continue to be telling lies. 10.
Do you see that irresponsible, useless guy? The question is not about who awarded or when they awarded it. The issue is, does Nigeria have 50? Hang on. The issue here is the vice president of Nigeria homeless right now? Which house did Pastor Ruga stay for 8 years as vice president? Okay, is Shitty Man homeless now? And does Nigeria have 15 billion naira to build a house for vice president? These are the questions. The answer here is that no, 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 no. Was Pastor Ruga homeless as vice president of Nigeria for 8 years? No. Is Shitty Man homeless right now as vice president of Nigeria? No. Does Nigeria have 15 billion naira to build, to complete a vice presidential house? No. But with a Wike, the person will be say, the man that has become their nightmare, beat him silly without offering anybody any money. That with a Wike had to end up what? Change the results. Abi? Kill people, kidnap INEC officials, and ended up being what? This as a minister. Happened. Even the Ajagabanditi, he was beating blue-black in Lagos. Somebody who won't be president, we scored 150,000 votes. Until they helped him to what? You know all of this, Abi. But with a Wike can say he didn't win, Abi. It is Nigeria. And then they compensated Wike.
Yes, sir. In the chief of staff's office. Well done. Very nice. I'm glad to see this.
That is the way the Wike, a common thug. But it is Nigeria. And don't forget, Nigeria is what? A crime scene. And criminals are the one in charge. Now, here is the guy. He was somewhere, Obi himself. Somehow he still believes Nigeria can be helped and saved when you have good leadership. And because he's mentioned it tonight, that is why I am going to sort of share this with you. Let's kind of take a listen and learn what it is to actually create wealth. You know, I keep saying that your criminal politicians, pickpockets, they have no idea of how to create wealth. They cannot take you out of poverty because they just have no idea how to create wealth. They will love wealth without enterprise, where they can print money, borrow money or tax you for it. Period. Anything else, you are on your own. Well, listen to this few minutes.
Going to do this. Even this dollar I'm telling you now, how are we going to change the rates? How are we going to do? Yes. There's opportunities in Nigeria today. That opportunities are in so many areas, starting from, it requires patience, it requires sacrifice. Today, the highest inflationary item or cost of inflation in Nigeria is what? Food. Every day. Agriculture. Yes. So there's opportunity there. Today we have a situation where, again, because government is not organized, we're not doing enough exports. I just said it 2 days ago, everywhere. If you go to, I spent a week in Bangladesh, it will shock you. People who own small tailoring industry, they've put in place where if you hear that they are doing garment export from Bangladesh of $50 billion, that's right, which is about our Nigerian entire export, they are doing it or just clothing. It is individuals that are doing it. If you hear that they are doing manufacturing in China and everything, I tell you one of the businesses I do as a trader, when I started importing it in Nigeria, it was manufactured by husband and wife. Only husband and wife in Singapore. I went to see a big man in his office. And he gave me tea to drink, a particular tea. And I drank it. And as I was leaving, which is what I used to do when I was trading, I said, can I get the packet of this tea? He said, take it. 6 months after, I came back to him and said, I came to give you this tea. 2 cartons, because you helped me. I'm now the official representative of this tea in Nigeria. And that's how. So there's opportunities, but it requires a long time. It requires sacrifice. Right. And it's something you must do, knowing fully well, listen, you're not going to be doing it and doing chieftaincy title. You're not going to be doing it and be doing this or doing that and everything. As young people, you must do a lot of sacrifice. Don't think that this thing I'm doing today, people see that and say, oh, Peter Obi changed. I changed, yes. But I can tell you, go and ask people when I was in Nsukka, I was a businessman, and I was doing a little bit of clothing. If I sell clothes to you, if you don't pay, don't come to party with it, though, because there will be a problem. Maybe you have to remove it from that party. So I was diligent about it. I was careful. I was managing my pennies. I wasn't going to do parties. I wasn't going to do this. If nobody was going to drag me, so you can. There's opportunities. That's right. You can start today. It's going to be tough. Banks are not lending today. Mm-hmm. These are some of the things we want to change. We need this thing, but the biggest problem is to do this.
Sorry for the lagging audio with the unsinking leaves there, right? There's another part talking about his investment in Lagos, where he sort of built some shops at, I think, Alaba or so, and he gave the shops to young men, you know, as theirs, and he became their suppliers. They became the distributors of some of his own products. And as he was making money, they were making money. As he was expanding, they were expanding too. He was creating wealth. somebody who has created wealth than those who have added zero in value to humanity, other than live off the humanity, scavengers, scroungers that you call leaders. Okay? Facebook president, they call him.
Listen, but the biggest problem SMEs have here, I can tell you, is there's no fiscal support from government. In the UK, where I would say I made money, banks were able to give me money without anything. Somebody said, what am I going to do to a 26-year-old, 27? Well, my son, I have a son, he's 29. And I'm sure, when I tell, because he lives in different parts of the world, he was born in the UK and he lives in the UK. And I tell people, since my son left university, I have never given him 1 naira. And he doesn't want 1 naira from me. Because he has a job. He has a physical support for what he does. And he lives it. And we have that relationship. But again, like I keep saying, people have never seen me when I was governor. It was in university or anything. They can't see them. I can tell you a story. People were shocked. One of the days he came to Sukani, he was in Keke. And somebody wanted to tell me why. And I said, that's what he wants to do. But if you look at me going to where we have, I was in Haiti when they had earthquake. I've been to Afghanistan. All the countries I went where there's problem, he went with me. And I tell him, I'm the governor. You're not. You're just son of the governor. You're not the governor. Even if I have anything, you can only inherit it when I die. Because I didn't inherit anybody's own. So you have to struggle for your own. I'm sure I will die before you. Then you can inherit it. But not while I'm alive. So you can, a 26-year-old, start your life. Unfortunately, I must say it's difficult here. Word. The system is against your progress. That has to change. Yeah. Somebody said, sparing my time to be here. Being here is more important than any other thing I have today. Because I don't know that you read my tweet a few days ago. I did a tweet a few days ago. I said 6,355 Nigerians are worth over $5 million. They are holding assets. They are richer than 107 million Nigerians put together. It cannot continue. We must dismantle the criminality and bring it so they can have opportunity. I went to bank in the UK. They didn't ask me for any guarantee. They didn't ask me for anything to guarantee my loan. All they asked me, my certificates, schools I went to, what do I want to do? When I finish, they approved the loan for me based on what they call intellectual capital. And this. Here, you have to bring your mother's land, your father's assets, it cannot continue.
That is the OB. That they want you to continue to flex your muscle. Remind them it will never be your president. Revel in it. Feel good. All right? And whenever the hunger shook you, you can come on social media and say, Egba mi o, Egba mi o, Egba wow, ebiti no wow, Fọ́ntì no wow, ebiti lu wow. Help us, oh, please. Help us, oh, help us. This weary, they are like that, there are many. Suffering and smiling, jobless, unemployed, unemployable, young people that are defending the rogues that they themselves knows have kept them in perpetual poverty. So they want to flex, they want to brag on social media. You are welcome. Go on and get on with it. But when your shege choke you, just make sure, say, you hold it to yourself. If you make a video, they lament, I will see it. I will use your video on Mayegun's Diary Political. If you post on social media, Facebook, Twitter, anywhere, I will see it. I will use you to teach others, say, Esheshe Berenio. Mono, like a viper, ni abi. Mono is viper, abi. Like that. Ebilu man pa mono ku. And one by one, Otiensi, they go, as they will say it, abi. Here is what somebody else has a view when it comes to leadership and how they see Nigeria from Dubai, UAE.
If you're comparing with Nigeria, listen to this. Nigeria has oil before than Dubai. It's a history. They are more rich than us. They have agriculture, they have mining, they have everything, you name it, they have it. Am I right or wrong? When you have a true leadership, which we have nothing, but we have everything because we have the right leadership. That's the only thing you need, a right leader for your country, not corruption. If you're comparing.
Do you get that? From Dubai? Close your eyes, let us pray.
Glorify your name to the core, owner of the day, owner of the beginning and the head. I glorify your name, the God, Father of the glory. There is nobody that can share the glory with you. You are beginning of the glory, you are everlasting glory. You are glorify your name to the God.
Alhamdulillah. 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 Alhamdulillah.
Rabbiu, amen. Because around Nigeria, the koja, just prayer down. Somebody came. They were doing this world tour. Okay. I don't know if you have seen that video. A lady on the bike doing this world sort of cycling around the world. Yeah. On a bike. I don't know if you have seen that. And you know, when you get to any country, their policemen, they are supposed to be your first sort of a safe go-to. And if you see them on the road, you should feel safe and all of that. Okay, so this lady, who is from, she's Dutch, from Netherlands. Now, she's currently biking it through Nigeria. Okay, so she got to a part where she saw the policemen. And Nigerian policemen, the first one, those ones were like, they were like, all right, you know, like, not bad.
Madam,
Hi, good afternoon.
Woman. How are you?
Huh? It's a woman. I'm a woman, yes.
I can see.
I'm fine. How are you?
Yes,
I go? What?
you are from where?
From Netherlands.
Where are you heading to?
Towards Abuja.
You going to Abuja like this?
Hmm? Not today. Maybe 2 days, I think.
2 days.
It's far. Yeah.
What is inside that is bag?
Hmm?
What do you have in the bag?
My stuff. Spare parts for the bike, tools, clothes.
On what mission to Abuja?
I'm a tourist.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Thank you.
What's the nationality?
Thank you. Dutch.
Turkey.
Dutch. Netherlands.
Turkey.
Netherlands.
Netherlands.
Yeah.
Netherlands. Paris. Hey.
I can go?
Abuja.
Yes.
Hey. Safe trip. You carry me.
No space, man. Thank you. Okay, that was not bad. Here's the next one. It's literally...
That wasn't bad. Lovely. Ah, wow. You are a tourist on a bike. That's great. Okay, fine. Policeman. Okay, go. Those ones knows that this one now, you know what? Let her go. Now they got to a saying into your long. God damn it, man. The lady got to a saying in your state. Okay, on her way to Abuja. Don't worry about her safety. You leave that one. That's not the point. Okay. If she no reach Abuja, she no go post the video, which means she don't reach Abuja already. Got to a saying, Loba pade Baba Luku at Orere. They met Baba Luku and his friend. They are policemen. Omo, see reaction, and don't laugh.
How are you?
Hello.
Hello?
How is everything?
Everything is fine.
From where?
Netherlands.
Eh?
Netherlands.
Now you dey come? What do you bring up? See the eh? Oh, where they go?
Abuja.
Abuja?
See, what you read? Your shadow, that you read.
Abuja.
How are you?
Give me something
How
else.
is for everything?
Everything is fine.
Family.
Huh?
How's family?
Good.
Family is good.
This water.
Give me money.
What till you bring come?
Huh?
What till you bring come? I say what till you bring come?
What you want give me? Hey, wait now, what you want give me? Oh yeah, give me something. Oh yeah, give me something now. Give me something.
You give me something.
Give me money. Money.
Money. Why?
Give me.
Ó ti dójú ẹ̀ sẹ́yìn. Ó ti dójú ẹ̀ sẹ́yìn.
Ó ti dojú ẹ̀ sẹ́yìn. Omo, did you see that? Like say they care. You hear that? When the policemen are trying to be nice to you, you actually think they care. No, they care about. Abuja? Ah. What do you bring for me? I want to play that again. I'm sorry. Like, it's really cracking.
How are you?
Hello.
Hello?
How is everything?
Everything is fine.
From where?
Netherlands.
Eh?
Netherlands.
Now you dey come?
Now you they come. Then he also added accent. Money, give me money. I'm sorry. I want to see that again. Sorry.
How are you?
Hello.
Hello?
How is everything?
Everything is fine.
From where?
Netherlands.
Eh?
Netherlands.
Now you dey come? What do you bring up? See the eh? Oh, where they go?
Abuja.
Abuja?
See, what you read? Your shadow, that you read.
Abuja.
How are you?
Give me something else.
How is for everything?
Everything is fine.
Family.
Huh?
How's family?
Good.
Family is good.
This water.
Give me money.
What till you bring come?
Huh?
What till you bring come? I say what till you bring come?
What you want give me? Hey, wait now, what you want give me?
That's the part, the accent part, where they are using accent. It was meant to be English, but they had to kind of mix the broken English and waiting you bring come. Waiting you give me. Say now broken with that one have been corruption. Corruption. And the world sees all this these days. This is not 1970, 1980, 1990, year 2000, not even year 2010. This is 2023. The world knows. Of course, they've arrested those Babao. They've arrested them. They want to change. They've arrested them already. Okay. For disgracing Nigeria in front of a tourist, a Dutch tourist. Anyway, I think that is where I'm going to draw my own curtains, okay? So, but I'm going to go make myself another cup of tea, okay? And if you really want to call in, you can after this, all right? The line is going to be opened. So on YouTube, we are currently over, as usual, over 2,000 of us as we speak. So I want all of you who haven't really paid your own offering to please do so, okay? Just leave the comment section. And it won't toast in comment section. Like I've told people on Mayegun's Diary Political on YouTube, right? If you join their comment section there, okay? It's a different word. Sometimes I wonder if some of you actually look at the screen per se, other than your phone. Even they do, what do you call it? Even they do, hook up. Not like that kind of hook up. Martinelli, I saw your traces the other day, okay? Where you had to put the emergency brake on train and the conversation that led to that. And those who also said they usually pass that route. Don't they share on a route with yourself on YouTube? Like a broadcast here. Leave the comment section for a minute, and go and like the broadcast, okay? Before all of you go begin to ask Mayegu making con tie the knot for now. I'll do it as your emoji, the Mayegun Overseer General of this temple. Tebati Sheyeton, just call me. I will tie the knot for you. However, I will also be back. Don't go anywhere. The line will be opened in a minute. Mama, go make tea.